Guys, welcome back to Anime What If. This is the second attempt of me making What If Deku had a video game Quirk, the finale. It's not that I hate this series, it's just that I don't like it either. I'm like neutral on it, and I really don't want to make this series anymore, so I'm ending it. So before we begin, I've got to explain, I forgot if I explained Aizawa's powers before in part 5, but I'm going to go off the assumption that I didn't, and I am going to explain his powers now. So his HP, he sees that he already saw the HP and MP and the entire tutorial after, right after he accepted the join party request. So Aizawa's HP, I'll say, is at, I'll say 2,880. I was originally gonna make it 1,880, but I decided to make it 2 and add an extra 1,000. So with Aizawa's quirk, right? Basically, he can deactivate almost anybody's quirk, except for those who are 500 levels above him or higher. So anybody 500 levels above him or higher is going to be immune to his effects unless they're under half health, and it really depends based on how much further they are. So for Izuku, for example, would take him to be at least at 1/4 of his total HP before Aizawa could not HP, his MP. His MP would have to be at 1/4 of its maximum before Aizawa would be able to cancel his powers. So, you can cancel Izumi and Bakugo's powers, though. You can cancel Izumi and Bakugo's quirks. So they walk into the dungeon and they see 37 skeleton knights. Aizawa gets hit a few times, but he defeats them. He then steps on a trap, on a pressure plate, and 30 poison arrows hit him, 15 on each side. So that's 15 on the left, 15 on the right. They're covered in poison. Each one arrow makes him have poison for 5 minutes at 2 HP per second, and since he got hit 7 times, it'll be 14 HP per second. So that's for 5 minutes. So he's going to lose. He should lose. If he doesn't do something, he'll lose. He'll die before it's over. So I'll say Aizawa then it panics a little, but stays calm. Calms down in one moment. So Aizawa calms down and buys a potion of poison resistance and cuts the damage. It basically makes him immune from poison for 4.5 minutes. So for most of the duration, Aizawa's fine. And he goes into a room and sees 13 skeleton archers. And he kills them, and he finds a small chest with, I'll say, 7 bundles of small arrows with 25 arrows each. That is 160 75 small arrows, and each small arrow does 7.6 damage. And he finds one bundle of medium arrows, and I'll say they do. There's 8 of them in the bundle, and they do, let's say, 25 damage. One moment. Sorry, I'm recording this earlier than usual, so my family's up at this time. As you can see, it's not even 9 yet. So, Izuku, not Izuku. Aizawa also sees one gold bar and 38 large gold coins, and 17 small silver coins. And he also finds an enchanted bow that adds 1.1 damage. No, not an enchanted bow, just a regular bow. So he takes it. Right, and when he takes it, the arrows, he puts it in his inventory, and he sees arrow count, right? And he can choose between the arrows. Right, he could, if he, actually no, not yet. Aizawa can take out an arrow from the bar, it shows in the bottom left, and he can put it in his bow and also. Aizawa eventually gets right to the bottom, right, and he, defeats all the enemies, and then he, with the help of Bakugo, defeats the boss, which is a large wither skeleton. Sorry about that. So he defeats it, and he gets a new skill. It's not a new skill. He the boss drops a lot of items, like a couple medium gold bars, around 20 or so small gold bars, a large amount of large gold coins and medium gold coin, a couple medium gold coins, and he gets three small diamonds and one tiny emerald. And oh, sorry about that. My mom sneezed in case you didn't hear it. Some random thing to say, anyways. So Izuku, he also finds a key, and he finds a small keyhole on the side of the throne, and he puts it in, and he finds 2 skill books. One is this wielder of swords, and the other one is professional archer. So he touches the 2, grabs both books, and the key when he opened it, the key the drawer-like thing, or the hatch, or whatever, the key disappeared itself. Aizawa gets 2 new skills. I'll say professional swordsman. It multiplies the strength, the amount of damage you do while wielding any sword, katana, or longsword by 2.5. By 250%, and he gains master professional archer is what deals 150% more damage when using to enemies using bow and arrows or slingshots. And he also gets a special ability where any slingshot or bow and arrow ammo, right, can be put directly into the weapon without him having to grab it out. And it will range anywhere from 5 to 30 mana for each for each arrow or slingshot he puts in. So they leave, right? And Aizawa says, well, that's actually quite fun. Oh, dangerous. And she goes, well, so Aizawa-sensei, you like dangerous things, then, don't you? Huh? Aizawa says, yeah. Yeah, I like them a lot. Alright, go home. You go home for now. See you in class tomorrow. So, they go home, and Aizawa was like, never Aizawa. So, the next day, I think I already did the USJ. Did I do the USJ? Hold on, I'm gonna check. Alright guys, I'm back. So I just checked, and I did not go to the USJ. So I'll do that. No. So, Rizzo says, alright class, today we're going to the USJ. Kaminari immediately pops up and is like, whoa, Universal Studios Japan? And as I was like, no, Kaminari, no. No class, today we're going to the unforeseen simulation joint. Yes, that's what the USJ is. I looked it up while I was searching for. After I figured out that I didn't do the USJ yet, I looked what the USJ meant in unforeseen simulation joint. So that's what it is. So they go there, and 13 explains the 13 explains what the USJ does, and Commissioner's like, whoa, they even have fake villains. Aizawa immediately turns and says, those aren't fake, those are real. And he jumps down. 13's like, kids, get out of here, now! And Kirigiri's like, I'm sorry, but I mustn't let you pass. So they get attacked. And Izuku, no, Aizawa and, no, actually no, never mind. Izuku immediately jumps down and starts fighting the villains, as well as Izumi. But before Bakugo could, he and the others are warped away to different parts of the arena of the USJ. And so they excuse me for that. They all get there. They're all there. And I'll say time skip to after the USJ. They're getting questioned by... No, not skip, time skip, after time skip to when they defeat all the villains, and Shigaraki's like, no, Moo. Kill these heroes. And the Nomu and Izuku start fighting, and Izuku uses a special power he hasn't revealed to anyone. It's called Power Drain. Basically, not Power Drain, but Power steal her. And Izuku steals the Nomu's powers, and the Nomu dies. Jiraiya's like, no, 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 no. Kurogiri, get us out of here. Yes, master. No, yes, Shigaraki. And they leave, and they're questioned by the police and pros. Because the pros get there after the Shigaraki and Kurogiri leave. So, sorry if I'm skipping through this a lot. It's just that I want to finish this quickly, so that's all. So Izuku gets there. After the question, they get a week off, and then it's the sports festival. And Aizawa comes in class, and he says, "Alright, class. Today, you're going to be... Today... Actually, no. He says, alright, class. Your battle doesn't end here." And all of a sudden, most of the class is, like, scared and shocked. And everyone except for Todoroki, Yaozu, Izuku, and Izumi, and Bakugo, all five of them aren't scared. And Izuku's like, guys, the sports festival is coming up. I was probably talking about that. Todoroki is... No, Yaozu's like, yeah. Yeah, and Todoroki is like, yep. Bakugo's like, yeah, are you guys idiots or what? No, yeah. Are you guys idiots or what? And she's like, yeah, sports festival's coming up. And they're all like, huh? And I was like, yes. It appears that these 5 students are smarter than the rest of you. Very well then. The sports festival is coming up, so make sure you prepare. You all have 2 weeks to train. No more class for these 2 weeks. You're just going to be training until you're done, until the sports festival. So they train for 2 weeks and the sports festival comes up. Izuku goes and gets in first. Let's just skip to the race where Izuku gets first, and Izumi gets second, Bakugo is third, Todoroki's fourth, and Yaozu's fifth, I'll say. Izuku gets the 10 million points, and instead of getting fourth, this time Izuku gets first. Because he's with Izumi, Bakugo, and Uraraka. They're first, right? And Izuku faces Shinso and beats him, and Todoroki beats him. Izuku then beats Ida. No, not Ida, Tokoyami. Izuku beats Tokoyami. Bakugo goes against Ida this time. And him... not Ida. Ida's not in this. Izuku goes against Izumi, and Bakugo goes against, Todoroki. So Bakugo wins, and Izuku wins, and they fight each other, and Izuku is declared the winner, and All Might comes in and says, I am here. And gives them the medals. Izuku gives a little speech, and they go home. Sorry I'm going through this. I changed my mind. I don't want this to be too long, because I kind of want to go through this. No problem. So, I'll say, then, the stain. Then they get, Aizawa says, alright, class, today you're going to have internships. This number here is the amount of internships you got based off of what you showed, based off of, how many people want to intern with you. Izuku got, like, over 50,000. Izumi, Bakugo, Todoroki, all go get, I'll say, they all get over 10,000. Most of the class didn't even get over 1,000, so that's pretty good. And so they all choose, and Izuku still chooses Gran Torino, because All Might suggested it. No, not All Might. Izuku gets to choose All Might, Because All Might gets to intern with doesn't usually intern with people. So yeah, so I'll say he interns with All Might, and during the internship, the villain attacks happen. The state happens and the nobles happen. And sorry I'm skipping through like this so much once again. I want to get through this, finish this series quick, because I don't really like it too much. I'm sorry, I know you got at least a couple of you guys like it. Some of you, I'm sure some of you guys like it, maybe not, who knows. But to those of you who like it, I'm sorry, I just don't like this too much anymore. That's why I want to get through it as quickly as possible. So, Izuku... I'm going through most of this story in like 30 minutes, yet I went through like 1% of the story in like 5 hours. Oh wait, I mean, close to like 6 hours I spent at the very beginning of the story. Now for like the next 30 or 40 minutes I'm going through the rest of the like 99.5% of the story. I'm sorry, my original plan was to make this like 20 episodes long or something. But I don't like it anymore. There's a lot of things I want to fix or change, and I can't really do that. And I was thinking of multiple series at once while creating this as well. Just like the Venom one. And the personality one, so... I'm very sorry. But this is actually my second series only. So I'm trying to fix things, but like, this is how it is for now. I only started off this channel like a month or so ago. Month and a half ago. So I'm still pretty new to this whole what if thing. So with that out of the way, let's continue on. So next is the incident with All For One happens, right? So Izuku, not the training camp happens, and I was like, so class, you're going to be going on a camping trip on your spring break. If you don't finish this complete this test, then you will fail. So they fail. Not 5, same as the previous 5 fail, and so they've gotta go to they all go to the training camp, but the 5 that failed can't have fun, and the League of Villains kidnap Bakugo, and they go to save him. For the sake of convenience, I'm going to say that everyone got captured this time. Yeah, I'll say everyone gets captured this time. So the League of Villains fall, and they get taken to Tartarus. Well, except for except for Twice and and Toga, get captured and leave. Then they leave. And once again, I'm sorry for making the important stuff mixed in like 35 or so minutes of time. I'm just really bored with this series now. I want to finish it as quick as possible. I'll be saying sorry like this a lot. So, Izuku, Izuku goes and... So, let's say Izuku then goes into hero license exam and passes, and then let's see. I during this time, Aizawa, Izuku, Bakugo, and Izumi all go into other dungeons and whatnot. And so, during the overhaul incident happens, and they save Aries, and so they go in, and Izuku in an overhaul fight, and there's a lot of damage, and Izuku wins against overhaul and steals his quirk. Cause he said, cause since this is like, I'm ending this now, I'm just going to make Izuku way, way, way overpowered. Just because I'm ending it now, so why not? So, Izuku steals Overhaul's quirk, right? This is where Twice gets captured, too. Right? And the what's his name again? The Machimano? I think it's called. I'll just the guy, the huge like muscly guy, where in season 5, where where they kind of like where during the League of during where Shigaraki and Izuku fight, and where people want a one for all. That's where they're at. And so Izuku fights. I'll just call him Machimano, because I don't know his name. And then eventually, let's say time skip a few years, and Izuku's the #1 hero. And then he sees Toga, right, during a patrol, kill a person. Izuku, after fighting with her, steals her quirk and captures her. Right, and Izuku's the #1 hero. Obviously Bakugo's #2, Izuku's #3, and Shoto's #4. Yaruzu's #5, and that's what it'll be. And see, Izuku's at this point, right, is like level 3000. Let's say Bakugo's closing in on 1300, and not 1300, 1700. Izumi's closing in on level 100, 1100, and Aizawa's at like 600, no, 780. So I'm sorry I did this in like half an hour. I just don't like this series anymore. Basically, Izuku's like a national level hero. Right. Bakugo and Izumi are both kind of like not national level, but they go to like countries such as South Korea and China, Russia, well, the Asian part of Russia, and Vietnam and India, basically around that area. So this is where the series ends. I'm again very sorry that I'm ending this how it is, especially that I'm skipping through majority of the story in half an hour, even though I spent like 6.5 hours on one tiny fraction of the story at the very beginning. I just don't like this series anymore. I feel like I've done way too many things wrong with it, and I'm planning on making something kind of similar. It's based off of the webtoon The Gamer. It's a mixture of kind of solo leveling and The Gamer. The Gamer, it's a webtoon where it's basically people have these powers and based off of what they like. The whole Gaia theory and whatnot. I don't know if Gaia theory exists, but probably not, but who knows, I don't know. So it's a really good one. So it's going to be based off of that. And it's going to be like a leveling system, but it's going to be an interesting one. So, anyways, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. One more time, I'm very sorry for ending it like this. I'm just bored with it. And also expect another vampire video coming within the next 4 or 5 days. I'm still fixing my sleep schedule, so anyways, with that out of the way, thank you for watching and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.